Wow, Suge Knight. People don't realize Suge was the one that brought Ice Cube and Dre back together completely. See, what people don't really realize is that they were not only attacking Easy E, they were attacking Ice Cube as well. Because when No Vaseline dropped, Dre was already transitioning his disdain for Ruthless Records and Jerry Heller and all that stuff, being shown paperwork and this and that. And he saw how Easy E was getting the money and Jerry was getting money and how he was just an artist. And he was also executive producer, so he was getting money. He just saw how much they were getting and was like, we doing all the work. Are they getting all the money? So when somebody say you need to start your own thing, then that's when they went to that direction. But Cube was still on outs with them. Because when Snoop came in, his whole attitude was F Ice Cube. That was the mode he came into. So he was never really cool with Cube. Because when he came to the atmosphere, it was F Cube too. So when they did the Chronic, they was coming in, putting the chrome to his dome on the side of his White Sox hat. You tried to check my homie, but homie, check yourself. Because when you diss Dre, you diss yourself. So when Ice Cube was doing his show, and he had just did the Predator album, and the Predator album really set the stage because that album came out and was, man, that was the first album to hit like number one rap album. It hit number one on the charts. Period. Like Billboard. Had Wicked and everything on there. So Ice Cube just basically switched a whole new avenue on that album. He had crossed over to both sides. Now, I wasn't really a fan of the Predator album, like a lot of people. That is an album that it was a branch of a new Ice Cube going in another direction and some of the same Ice Cube. But anyway, Suge was the one that reached out to them like, man, it'd be epic if we can have you and Ice Cube come over here and do a record. They were trying to work on a deal through with the Interscope and do this thing with Priority because Ice Cube wasn't too happy with how he was being compensated over there and how they was treating him. So they was willing to do a joint feature since Cube, who was gonna be with Easy at the time, but of course, with Easy E's illness and departing and all this situation that went on with him and how that stuff went left as far as them actually doing an NWA album, and all of that was null and void. them working together and making an album called Helter Skelter was next. That was the next big deal. And definitely DLC didn't like that. So when Doc came in the house, so they were actually it was actually a sorry about that, I got a cold, y'all. Forgive me. But when it was a situation when they did Natural Born Killers and Doc stole the title, when it got let this dude talk him into getting a deal. I can get you a deal. They're gonna make your voice sound great. And he stole the name Helter Skelter. Suge was mad. Cause he was mad because Suge wasn't trying to hear him when he talking about he want to rap. All Suge had to do was just throw DLC record out just to make him happy. If it was gonna be a waste of money, let it be a waste of money. If it don't sell, let him go through. I bought DMC record that helped the Skelter. I bought that record in support of Doc. The beats was nice, even though I was trying hard to hear what he was saying. It wasn't done just right. So anyway, Q was coming over to Death Row, and Suge was the reason that it was coming. Because they met with Suge about doing the record, and he was down. And they was promoting it and everything, like we finna do this and do that. And Q was like, bet, I'm down for doing it and this and that. And Suge told him, I got you. Anything you need, Q, you family. I told you, Q, you family. So they've been promoting Helter Skelter and everything else after Natural Born Killers. Then after it was snatched and taken away, and the deal was done, everything was like a Titanic ship. You had Dr. Dre unhappiness with that project. They had the Friday soundtrack. Then the arrival of Tupac. Then that was the end. Dre was out. So after Dre was out, so my gosh, this cold is killing me, y'all. I apologize again. Trying to get through it. But anyway, after this, Suge went ahead and made plans to compensate Ice Cube. But it was the continuancy of the plan of how they written it out to do the album. He was like, man, look, he said he would be compensated up front. They were paying Cube cash to just jump on the record and do a song. But Cube wasn't stupid. They wanted to just pay Cube just some royalties for an appearance fee. But Cube is smarter than this now, so he's like, oh no, I'm gonna want to be, be on the books for this one. So Suge was like, nah, no, nah, I don't think we're gonna do that. Like, you got your peoples. They in the house, they gonna eat all the money. I'm gonna just pay you a flat fee, and I'm gonna take care of you on the back end. Q don't like that. He been told that promise by priority before, and he could see Suge was getting ready to run through him, and that's the way it appeared to him. The Suge was gonna do him right. Suge ain't had no plans of ripping off Q. He wanted to make sure he was straight. But Natural Born Killers, he broke him off a big check. He paid Ice Cube $250,000 just for the song. That was his appearance fee. Cube was paid $250,000 just to do Natural Born Killers, and they was like, man, now we could do that. He want to pay him again for a feature artist, hit him with that, then he gonna hit him back later on. So the deal just went sour because Q wanted more. And Suge was not finna budge. And like, nah, we don't need you. Death Row, we straight. And then Dre, after the title got stolen, yeah, he was like, man, everybody waiting on that album. And it just, they had made songs and stuff prepared for Helter Skelter. And they just like, you know what, trash. Whole thing got trashed. Dre was lost interest in doing it. So once he, lost interest in doing the record, it was over. But Suge was the engine to bring it all together. It was actually his vision. And Suge don't get a lot of credit for it. Like, how many of y'all know that Suge Knight actually can play the guitar? So that's that. Sorry, I apologize for roughing it out for y'all today. I'm gonna hit y'all with a lot of videos today just because of my illness. And you guys are patiently dealing with me. My throat is very valuable. It's a $600,000 throat. So I think I need to take care of my $600,000 throat. What you think? I'm out.